What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about wide receiver Drake London. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about wide receiver Drake London. And recently, Pro Football Focus rated Drake London as a top 5 wide receiver when it came to beating man-to-man coverage last season in 2024. On this list in the top 5 was Mike Evans, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, A.J. Brown of the Philadelphia Eagles, Nico Collins of the Houston Texans, Puka Nacua of the L.A. Rams, and then Drake London for our Atlanta Falcons. And Drake London is one of those guys that I think is a budding superstar. Last year, Drake London had 100 receptions, about 1,271 yards receiving, and 9 touchdowns. So he did have a breakout season last year for our Atlanta Falcons. It was his first season eclipsing 1,000 yards in his young NFL career. And I really feel like the sky is the limit for Drake London. Drake London goes about 6'4", 215 pounds. And when he was drafted out of USC, I did think that he was going to be a really, really good NFL player because of his ability to catch the 50-50 balls, to go up and use his body, use his athleticism. Drake London is a former collegiate basketball star and high school basketball star. And we see on the field, he's one of the most competitive guys in the NFL, especially at that wide receiver spot. And for our Atlanta Falcons, he's not one of those guys that's afraid to do the dirty work as far as blocking for running backs and things of that nature. But he is a guy that's very versatile. You can use him all over the field, whether it's on the outside, whether it's putting him in the slot. He's one of those guys that can pretty much do it all out there on the field. But I definitely think that Drake London is just going to continue to ascend. Each year he's going to continue to get better and better. And I really feel like this year, playing alongside of Michael Penix Jr., a guy that can push the ball down the field, I really feel like he's going to even take his game to an even higher level. And probably after this season, Drake London is probably going to be well known as a top 5 wide receiver in the game. I really feel like last year he kind of got on the map as far as other, the casual NFL fans that really don't watch Atlanta Falcons games, because he eclipsed that 1,000-yard mark and because he made some really spectacular catches last year. He had the game-winning catch against the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday Night Football, where he ran a great route against Darius Slay and it was able to score late in that game. He had a bunch of 100-yard games last year playing alongside Michael Penix. He had some really key catches, especially in that Carolina game where they threw the ball down the field, and we seen him be able to use his 50-50 ability to go up and catch the ball and high point the football, which I think separates Drake London. When he was drafted out of USC, I mentioned Megatron that used to play with the Detroit Lions, that's what he kind of reminded me of. If you go look at his highlights at USC, he's one of those guys that you just throw the football up and give him an opportunity, and usually he's going to come down with the football for those 50-50 balls and things of that nature. But he's also a guy that's gotten a lot better throughout his NFL career of learning how to run routes and being more polished as a route runner. But he's one of those guys, like I said, just simply a dog out there on the field. Definitely one of the leaders on this Atlanta Falcons team and one of the fire starters as far as his attitude out there on the field. When he steps between those white lines, he's all about business and getting the job done and winning football games. And one of the best competitors that I've watched, since I've been watching the game of football. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on Drake London being named as a top 5 wide receiver as far as beating man-to-man coverage and things of that nature. Like, I really feel like Drake London is one of those guys that really can't be guarded one-on-one, because if you just throw the ball up, he's going to win with his physicality. He's going to be able to go up and high point the football. He's a guy that you're going to have to double team. But I think that Zach Robinson and this Atlanta Falcons offense, they did a good job last season, Zach Robinson, of moving Drake London around, putting him in the slot where it's hard to double team him and giving him opportunities to make plays on the football. And I expect even more success for Drake London this year because Michael Penix Jr. is able to get the ball down the field. And I really feel like that's where Drake London can be even more dangerous, is when you put him in similar situations, similar to a Megatron, where you just throw the ball up deep down the field and you allow him to use his athleticism and his physicality to go up and high point the ball and make plays. So with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. If you enjoy my content and you haven't hit that subscribe button for your boy, definitely hit that subscribe button for your boy. Last time I checked, I believe we are one subscriber away from 2,800. So help your boy get to his next goal of 3,000 subscribers. We should be about 200 away from hitting 3,000. So with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.